everyone, so today's video is going to be a hairstyle tutorial. Now you may have noticed in my last couple of videos I've been wearing my hair a little bit differently. I've gone from having quite a block short fringe to trying to grow it out and masking it completely. So since I've started posting more pictures on my social channels with growing my fringe out, people have been asking me like, how are you doing it? So I thought the best way to show everybody would be via a YouTube tutorial, so I hope that you guys find this helpful. It's going to be two hairstyles. One is this hairstyle, which is a slight kind of like sweeping side fringe, and then another is one that I have also worn my hair in a video recently, which is kind of like a similar kind of like comb over style, but more of a quiff and like large volume. So they're two completely different looks. One is slightly wavy, one is completely straight. And yeah, I just wanted to share them with you because I know if anybody has a fringe, you will sympathise. Growing out a fringe is one of the most difficult things, and trying to get along with hairstyles whilst growing it out can be so difficult that a lot of people just give in and decide to cut the fringe back in. So I wanted to do two down hairstyles because there are lots of updos that you can do for masking a fringe. But if you want to have your hair down and feel more like yourself, if you're not used to an updo, it's nice to be able to have multiple hairdos that you can do with your hair down. So let's get cracking.
First up, I need to detangle my mop of hair, and Denman is one of my favourite hairbrush brands. The bristles are incredibly soft, which is so important with so much bleach in my hair. I have two holy grail products that I use in my hair pre-blow drying, and the first is Pureology's split end salve treatment, which is amazing for helping minimising the look of split ends and making your hair incredibly soft and supple. And the second is Kerastay's Nectar Thermique, which is a pre-blow dry care treatment, so it's got a really good heat protectant in there to protect your hair before you blow dry it. Okay, so I'm then going in with my favourite hairdryer, which is the Ego Professional, and I use this on a low heat and a low speed setting, and surprisingly it won't take you any longer to dry your hair doing it this way. It will just help to minimise frizz, which everybody wants. And I also blow dry my hair forward over my face, as I find it helps with managing my fringe once it's dry. So once I've washed my hair, I actually don't tend to do anything with it. I'll normally plan to wash it over days where I don't have any plans, and then I give my hair a few days to build up some natural hold itself. And obviously if this isn't possible for you, you can always try dry shampoo to give it some texture. And once my hair's dry, I'll separate my hair and pull the fringe to one side, and I use the end of my eyebrow as a guide for where to do that. And once I'm ready to style my hair, I'll always use a heat protector, and I'm currently using GHD's. I'll then sort out my parting, which as you can see, I like a little rough around the edges. So the first look I'm going to show you is a soft wave, and I'm using the Babyliss Vintage Glamour Curling Wand set to 200 degrees. Now the thin rectangular barrel on this curling wand gives an amazing soft wave rather than a really tight ringlet, which I absolutely love, and it's only £30, so it's an absolute bargain. So this style that I'm wearing isn't meant to be at all neat, and nor am I bothered about having every piece of hair being wavy either. I just pick up random bits of hair and wrap them around the barrel. I also find that moving the barrel backwards and forwards whilst holding the hair in place helps to give the wave more movement, and it also makes it softer rather than being too harsh. So the whole point of this hair tutorial is to disguise the fringe, and this is the point where I find is really key to get it sorted. I do find that having a longer bit of hair over the top of my old fringe really does help, and I always make sure that I wave this bit too. I just find that it helps to keep it in place by working it in with the other waves. And then once I've put a wave into my fringe, I can just add a few more waves around the front of my face to help frame it. Okay, so here is where I set my hair, and I will always use my all-time favourite hairspray, which is Bedhead's Masterpiece Massive Shine. Now, it gives a really beautiful gloss to the hair with a really solid hold, like seriously, your hair will not budge. But it also gives amazing texture and allows the hair to move whilst not losing the hold. And it's also the best hairspray that I found for getting volume within your hair as well. And there I am, all done. Now on to look 2. So I follow a really similar process here as with the first hairstyle, sorting out my parting and then applying more heat protect spray. And the styler of choice for this look is my GHD Platinum Electric Pink styler. Now, it's pink because it is in collaboration with Breast Cancer Now, which is something majorly close to my heart, and £10 from each sale goes to support breast cancer research too, which is absolutely amazing. So these are really super savvy straighteners that use 3 sensors in each plate, which helps maintain safer heat for your hair, which will also help to reduce breakage, which is awesome. So as you can see, with giving my hair a few days before styling it, I already have natural texture, aka grease. This is helped along by the fact that I have bleach in my hair now, which makes it drier and more coarse, which isn't a great thing, but it does make it a little easier to style. And the reason it is my go-to for straightening is because of the curved edges that you can see to the sides of the straightener. It is absolutely perfect for getting whatever style you want without that nasty harsh kink, plus it works an absolute dream on my fringe. And to get that body in the front of my fringe, I will lift my fringe and straighten it upwards and then curl it back. Okay, so when you have my kind of hair and you wear it straight, you can instantly see more damage, and this is where I use Lush's R&B hair moisturiser. It just gives instant hydration back into the hair and helps to smooth away any flyaways. And then to finish off this look, I use the same hairspray as before, and this time I'm just applying it to the body of the fringe to give it that stay put volume and hold. Now, if you do struggle to get natural hold or texture in your hair and find this hairspray doesn't quite cut the mustard, I will link some more products below, but I would highly recommend it over any other hairspray. I've just found it to be a complete game changer. And here's the finished look. And I could lie and say that I had a fan on to make me look fancy, but it was actually just boiling. Yeah, that shine on my face is sweat.
And so that is both of the hairstyles complete, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video the thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you have any other hairstyle requests, please leave them below. And yeah, I really do hope that you enjoyed the video. These hairstyles are so super easy and you can wear them for any occasion. And they're just the easiest ways that I found to help mask growing out my fringe. So if you do have any questions about them, then please leave them below. And if not, I will see you in the next video.